be outside, man. I'm the one to be outside. I'll be active.
It's an ongoing problem here in San Joaquin County, which is why that task force that you mentioned, which includes Stockton CHP, the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office, as well as the Lodi, Tracy, and Stockton Police Department was developed.
Yeah, I like to say, street madness, you want to show the beauty in the madness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, there's a few people that don't like us just for the beginning because Streetmadness started in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to say that we're new booties. Actually got a saying. Well, not just me, a lot of people in the car community. You pay to play, honestly. That's why a lot of people fall off in car clubs or just in the car scene in general. I ain't gonna lie, this game almost broke me a couple times because it's expensive.
Yeah.
Car after car or fixing your junk and just to go dog it out and breaks again. It's $1,000 into this car shit. Like from sponsor to like even members that we have right now in line. It's just a connection that we have to. You don't want to have somebody on board that you barely see or talk to or doesn't even come around or only comes around when it's beneficial.
Ever since being a part of the Street Madness family, how has that impacted your business?
Well, to be honest, bro, that shit, it just brought a lot more high-end cars to my business. I mean, it just makes my page look better overall.
Even in the streets, it's a culture at the end of the day. You'll see there, trust me, believe it or not, you'll see there females pregnant, babies that are barely 2-3 months old, grandmas, whole families out there, but it's just the culture. And then honestly, we're getting pinned down because of the violence, but if you're really in the streets, bro, the streets don't respect nobody. Private man, like we did at the Palo Yard, they want to harass us. So they can't expect no less from us, not acting out to when we try to do something on our own hand, on our own time, with our own money, and they harass us. We don't promote sideshows, but at the end of the day, it's a culture.
Nah, but you're just out there, you forget about everything, you're just in the moment living life, Just lit.
Shout out to Street Madness, bro.
Yeah, Street Madness, man. Y'all really came through. Y'all really are dude, man.
Hey, shout out KCR3 News, though.
Why? They covered you guys?
They love us. They keep trying to get an interview with Street Madness, but they ain't going to get it.
Hey, I got the exclusive then. What's up, Case?
We denied the news outlets.
We denying you guys.
But we approved this.
Yes, sir.
That's love.
This is exclusive.
In my point of view, it's not who did it first. It's just who keeps it lit.
What's up, Raza? Welcome back to the Valley Vibes podcast. I'm your host, Roman. I got a question for y'all. Y'all be pulling up to sideshows? Yes, no. Back in the day, I used to. I support it, but you won't catch me out there type of thing. Let me know. And I'm asking because today we got Street Madness, the community up in here. These people are just like fans of the culture, fans of the community of Street Madness. Nobody here are condoning or promoting sideshows. We're simply just having a conversation. And this episode was a little bit harder to put together only because I had like 5 people on the panel. You'll see the rotation or how like things are swapped. I learned a lot. So if the episode quality is low, it's all my fault because I should have been a little bit more prepared and like ready for so many heads. I just want to give that quick disclaimer, but real quick, I did want to mention everybody's name because their info will be in the description below. Shout out to Sly Media, Poor City Detailing, Benji Shot It, 2V Paletas, and of course Chaquito 14 and Street Madness overall. The culture, the community, y'all really show a lot of love and support, and thank you guys for like pulling up to the show. And I had a really good talk with you guys, and I hope whoever listens to this can get a better idea of what the sideshow activity really is about, and like the good and the bad, just like anything. There's pros and cons to everything. So let me know what you guys think, and all links to everybody that you see here today will be down below. Without further ado, I hope you guys really enjoy this episode. Peace. Hey, Street Madness, bienvenidos. We got the full fucking house tonight. So, guys, Damn, this is crazy, man. Just because I never thought we'd be this deep, but we're making it work right here. So from left to right, who we got over here?
Sly Media.
Chaquito.
We got Benji.
Port City Detailing.
Your Port City Detailing?
sir.
What's up, G? What the heck, man? Why don't you say nothing, my guy? Oh my God. We got a sponsor. We got the camera guy. We got the car club. Man, this is gonna be a tight episode. Something I want to kind of address is this something that is good or bad for the community? I want to get you guys' perspective because this is something that's very controversial. I understand it's a lifestyle, and I understand we're just having fun when we like go out there, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's really hurting nobody. I don't think this is something that is damaging to y'all ain't really trying to fight or like hurt nobody, but y'all are breaking rules where the cops get involved every time. So can you guys go in deep into it? What's the purpose of the sideshows or the backstory?
I guess if you look back at it, I mean, we're kind of just taking what has already been going on for so long and kind of just, I guess, not in a sense modernizing it, but keeping the culture and keeping the name of it like going.
Yeah.
Because if you look back at it, these sideshows have been going on for a cool minute.
No, yeah.
Going on. I mean, back in 2019, that was 4 years ago, and I mean, it's still been going on to the point where we're still having Street Madness today, you know, and it's just, I mean, I don't know, like.
It originated in the Bay Area.
Yes.
I looked this all up. It originated in the Bay Area. Now it's like nationwide.
Yep. We
Eh,
got it in Chicago. We got it in Los Angeles.
New York, Texas. Everybody got a base. Everybody got a base, and it's like this big cat and mouse game that you guys play with the cops and stuff. But at the end of the day, y'all just having fun.
I guess also it's just like the fact that you bring up cops too. It's just no matter how we do it, whether it's legal, illegal, controlled, uncontrolled, these cops are always messing with us too. You know, like that's another thing that we got to deal with too.
Yeah. Go a little bit back on that. So you guys had to try to have a legal event, right? Didn't you guys recently host something like that?
Yeah, we had the private pally yard.
The private pally yard.
Yep.
And take me through that. How'd you guys? Was it a lot of work for getting it together?
So the yard is owned by somebody who's like a family member. And
Private property.
Yeah, private property.
100%.
We had it all organized. We had waivers. We had people understand the rules, understand all the situation. And this isn't even the first one we've hosted either.
Oh, this isn't the first one?
The first one that we actually hosted was actually 3 years ago too. We hosted one back in South Stockton as well, and even then the police are really on us. But going about it, it wasn't nothing like too hard for us. Just the fact that we had somebody who can do that for us. The event was actually for my girlfriend's birthday. So we actually threw it at that yard, and we had everybody come together. We had the whole community, every car club, every member, every spectator.
Yeah, that shit looked deep. And that's honestly when I first found out you guys, because I love the saying somebody posted. It was like, kill the tires, not the homies.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
and I think that's like a big takeaway because to look at it from the other side, I love the unity it brings in people. Because when I see your guys' videos, all colors, all sizes, all parts of town, like everybody just coming together and sharing like a passion,
Yeah, we're not discriminative at all.
Exactly. And so, did it get shut down, or was it a good event? The most latest one. What happened there?
So we had the police come up to us and question us about it, but the only thing they were really concerned about was just parking situation. And we ended up getting that handled in 20 minutes. It was
Yeah,
quick
20,
and
30
down.
minutes.
Yeah. But other than that, they didn't say nothing. But it wasn't until the day after where they actually came to the yard and they were threatening the owner, kind of just stating this has been going on for a while, that we're trying to get this to stop.
It's just harassment.
Yeah. They brought the city, they brought the fire department, they brought sheriff, they brought the police, they brought everybody they could just to threaten, just to harass.
Yeah.
Feel like
Intimidation tactics.
Exactly. So it's just, to me, it's unfair because we, as a community, we're just trying to do something that's also legal and kind of have everybody come together, as one. That day we had no problems. We didn't have no fights. We didn't have nobody getting hurt.
No drama.
Thank God, exactly. I even learned afterwards that there was some people that had drama there, and they were able to squash it then and there. It was just the atmosphere. Everybody was together at once.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we want, because we kind of we see what's going on in the streets, and we don't really have control over any of that.
That's true. Y'all as hosts, y'all can host these events, but at the end of the day, you guys don't have control over like what people do at the end of the day. Because everybody there is mainly they're adults,
Exactly.
young adults to middle, like 20s, I would say is mainly the area.
Yeah, I mean the youngest I've seen out there. I mean one of my little homies, he was like 13 years old out there.
Oh,
I mean, I've seen
Youngsters?
youngins, yeah.
10-year-olds.
At the Pally Yard, man, we had babies in Corollas, nigga.
But I honestly, I'm for car clubs because I relate to you guys as I would honestly relate to you guys as far as that culture as skateboarders. Because even though they have their own little area to skateboard, they still want to like do railings. They still want to do benches. I don't know if you guys see in the city that like they put stuff so skateboarders can't do it. And like graffiti, I'm a big fan of murals. I'm a big fan of like art and like that type of like expressing yourself. And still like cops like they're picking on that too because you don't have the right permits or regulation. It's this whole thing where like it's never enough for them, you know.
What I see it as too is kind of an expression, you know, we're expressing ourselves and what we're passionate about.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these guys we're here with, we build cars, we work on cars, you know, that's what we love, and we love building them to capacities to the point where, you know, we want to see what we put into there, you know. We take it out to these legal events, we take it to the streets, we take it all around. But I mean, all it really is at the end of the day is just us loving doing what we're doing. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love that. And I think it's better than any gangs.
Exactly.
Like, because, you know, they promote robbing, fucking fighting, violence, guns. This is just because I'm a newbie. I've only been to 1 or 2, like, sideshows. So I know it pumps your adrenaline. I know it's fun. I know, like, I remember the excitement. But the people actually driving in the middle, is that hard to do? Is it hard to like burn rubber like that in circles, man? I'm talking to like a noob, you know. I don't know nothing. I've never even tried.
Yeah, honestly, I'll answer that one. It's not hard, honestly. I think the hardest part is just not trying to hit them because it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's because sometimes most of these people are newbies. So instead of being right in the middle, they try to do the extra, you know, try to go the extra mile to get that good picture or video to where an accident happens.
Yeah, and like, you know, like spinning out too, like, you know, going into the circle, like trying to like pop clutch and everything. But I mean, it is difficult in a sense, you know, as a driver, if you're trying to ask it that way.
Yeah.
It's very much, you know, learning your car, learning, you know, how to control your car, and at the end of the day, I mean, you don't know how wet the streets are, you don't know like how your tires are, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So much to play to it.
All those playing to a part.
Yeah,
and I imagine the newbies, they just go in.
They just go in, burn rubber, and they're spinning out.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of just like, damn, like, what am I doing wrong? I'm seeing the guy with the same car I have doing, you know, all these laps. So it's very much, you know, you got to go out there and really practice.
So obviously it looks cool, but I'm pretty sure they're hella skillful though. The coolest thing I ever see is when 2 cars are like synchronized. They're going like yin and yang type of thing. And I think that, I don't know what you guys call it, but that shit looks sick. I'm like,
I think we just call it to keep the circle.
Hey, so talking on to I know everybody's seen the viral clips where people get hit, spectators get hit, even in the middle, which those are kind of more asking for it, and then people on the sidelines. But I think it's more with the newbies that they lost control, you know. What happens in that case? And I'm talking more along the lines to the person driving the car. Like, do they just usually dip? Do y'all like handle it right there and then?
It's the mix, I guess.
Yeah, honestly, you don't stick around and find out, you know. It happens, but you should know better, honestly.
Yeah, that's where the saying "get back or get smacked" comes from. You know
I've heard that one. I've heard that one.
Because I mean, yeah, you know, you want to get close, you want to touch that car, you want to get that shot. I mean, I know I want to get that shot,
but you got the zoom lens.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't think nobody wants to body this.
I know, bro. I seen little dudes like this nigga like, getting in quarter panels and shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But I think spectators should be aware that this is like the risks they're taking.
It's the risk you got.
Like I feel worst case scenario that could happen at these shows. Car gets towed. You get in, you get out for the night. I don't know as far as the fines. I'm just talking about from people I've talked to that've been to it, and maybe you could get hit.
See, for all that you just explained, I actually got a saying. Well, not just me, a lot of people in the car community. You pay to play, honestly. That's why a lot of people fall off in car clubs or just in the car scene in general.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, this game almost broke me a couple times. Cause it's expensive.
Yep.
Car after car or fixing your junk and just to go dog it out and breaks again. It's $1,000 into this car shit.
I bet tires, gas, fucking tickets.
Man, even the spectator
bro.
got to pay to play too, bro. Like, I mean, what was it? A couple months ago, I went to a Sideshow and I got rear-ended. Following the hyphy train. Yeah, bro.
That's your fault, though.
Hey, I was following the crowd. The homie behind me was looking down on his phone. I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, when you have people out there like that, you can't really go through insurance either. So, we had to...
Yeah, I didn't even think about that because insurance won't cover you in that.
It would be like, that you're our fault.
Yeah. Damn. You do got to pay to play. And I'm going to bring that point up real quick. How did Streetmadness get affiliated with these dope ass sponsors, man? I see their work online. It speaks for itself. Slide Media, shout out to you, bro, because you've been doing this shit for a minute, bro. How long you been doing your camera stuff, man? Because
You know what the crazy part is? I've actually been doing this since 2019 as well.
Oh
I've been locked in with you guys for 4 years.
Y'all even sharing anniversaries then?
Yeah.
No, I just gained a couple pounds.
No, that's dope. And so how does one sponsor or do you guys tap in or did they reach out? Because it's a value exchange. Because
Honestly, you just gotta have a connection.
Mm-hmm.
From sponsor to even members that we have right now in line.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a connection that we have to. You don't want to have somebody on board that you barely see or talk to, or doesn't even come around, or only comes around when it's beneficial.
Yeah.
Right now, all the 34 members that we have on board, they come around when they can, because we know people work, people got kids, people got a life.
And you guys understand that.
Yeah.
You can't be at every meet.
No, of course not.
I mean, what's a meet?
Never mind. So what are the 4 sponsors? I know it's Port City Detailing, Slide Media, Quick Graphics.
Quick Graphics.
And
shout out to Quick Graphics, actually. I've been knowing that old far for since 2015. So how much is that?
We're talking 8 years.
Yeah.
8 years.
He's never had hair, but shout out Quick Graphics.
Hey, and he puts a lot of people on.
Oh, yeah.
He puts a lot of people on. I think I had 2-3 people talk about him, so I know he's doing great work, man.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm gonna send him this clip. Maybe he'll be down to talk about the game. How he's seen it change.
I ain't gonna lie. If he comes, he's gonna be happy 2-3 days. He talks a lot.
We could cut it out. Let me see real quick. Yeah. So wait, what's the 4th one? That was the 3rd.
So you got Quick Graphics, Live, Port City, and then we got R&R.
R&R. What's that? What are they?
R&R Performance. His name's Ricky. He works from any car that's stock, bone stock to anything.
Oh, he modifies.
Yeah, he knows everything.
Oh, okay. Now, damn. So you guys got all things covered, basically.
Yeah, we got a full team.
Yeah.
Even ourselves, we know how to do the basics. When
Yeah.
it comes down to it, when he's busy, I know how to do my things. He knows how to do his things. Well, I don't know about him, but
No, but I think that's a good point. I feel men especially should know at least before you start burning rubber and doing sideshows. I think there's 2 things you should learn. One is how to change your own oil, because most cars is very easy, and another one's change your tire.
hey, you'll be surprised. I've seen a lot of cats in the car game that don't even know how to change their tires.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. I feel before you start burning rubber, you should at least know how to change a tire and change oil. And to even speak on that, I didn't learn how to change a tire till I was 18. My pops didn't show me. I had a friend. He was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna verbally tell you what to do, but you do it yourself." Because imagine, bro, you're with a girl or with another homie, and both of y'all don't know how to change the tire. You know what I mean? And the tire's right. Come on, man. So that's what I'm saying. Anybody that wants to get in the game, please learn how to change a tire and change your oil, and then learn how to
pretty much learn the basics.
Learn the basics.
Learn your car,
Learn your
that's
yeah.
what it is. Because you are gonna go out there, and you might blow a radiator hose because these cars overheat. They take a beating on them. And you gotta learn all these little things. Thermostats, radiator hoses. It's just small things on cars that you would have never thought of, if you daily drive it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really beat on them, you gotta touch them up here and there.
Maintenance.
Exactly.
No, that's dope. I also want to go and touch and talk about the safety. How can drivers and spectators be safe as possible? What would you guys have to say for that?
I mean, honestly, you probably seen all them videos that go viral, you know, when people smack people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, honestly, there's drivers out there, believe it or not, that go and try to get a body every night.
Really?
For it's clout. At the end of the day, it's clout. They're clout chasing.
Damn.
I mean, did you see that Blueface reposted that video that was like a black challenger hitting a crowd? Like, I mean, it's to the point where celebrities are seeing this and they're seeing it as like humor.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like it's very much like people are seeing that and being like, you know what, if I can go to the next show, hit somebody, you know, I can get some clout off that. You feel me? So it's like it's a bad thing. And
Yeah. No,
that's where it comes back to get back or get smacked.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like today's modern day drug is clout.
Exactly.
It's
That's the number one, bro. That's the number one.
That's the number one thing people want. It's like that whole saying. There's no such thing as good press or bad press, as long as the people are talking about you.
Exactly.
So this is where I'm like, you know, just I stay safe. But something I do have to say when I used to attend these meets is have like a buddy system. I wouldn't recommend this as something you go like alone. Like try to take a homie or somebody you're down with, and because when shit hits the fan, at least you have somebody to back you up, because it might be somebody's bad day. It might not even be your fault, but I'm really big on like these things, buddy system.
Yeah.
Another thing is like even like share your location. And this is only I'm saying share your location, not over some like diva shit, but like when the freaking when they when they show up and you guys gotta scatter, you go this side, he goes that side, and it gets crazy, you know. And at least when you guys share the location, all right, my homie's safe. At least he ain't headed to the county jail. No, because it happens, man. It happens. It's part of the game, like you guys said.
But that also falls back to you pay to play, honestly.
Facts.
You know, like you'll really get a case over this car state.
That's true. Charge your phone. That's another one. And I had here, wear a mask. Not really for the anonymous feature, but damn, bro, your face be coming out black.
Honestly, he just kind of ugly, but.
Hey, Benji's just hiding because he's ugly, bro.
What you gotta say? What you gotta say to that, man?
Speak your mind, brother.
Come on, just that kind. Come on, talk up.
Tell them they just hate
Hey,
him.
if you didn't know, Benji's the one in all the videos that be holding that big ass flag up. So shout out to
Oh
Benji.
shit!
Shout
This
out
is
to
the
Benji.
man, the myth, the legend. I only seen his eyes, but shout out to this guy then.
Don't be outside, man. I'm going to be outside. I'll be active.
Hell yeah. Alright, so I know a lot of it depends on the driver, on who's got the best bars. But is there any like top 3 cars that like they never fail to perform? That you guys say, man, these are the whips that like you see them come in, like they usually put on a show.
Honestly, I'll give it to Theo Nasty. Ever since I met him, you know, he's been a solid individual. What about you?
Shit. Oh man, that's a real hard question. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sideshow Tone go crazy. Sideshow Tone rising balls.
Oh, I know that who you're talking about. I've seen him. I've always seen too is it's rarer now, but maybe I don't be like looking like that. But the Fox body Mustangs.
Okay.
Those I'm a fan of like how those people.
Well, the Fox body is actually, it was Fox body what movement?
Yeah,
It was T-Boy.
T-Boy.
You know, shout out T-Boy. Well, he's the one that brought him back, actually.
Yeah.
He's the one that had the actual car clip of nothing but Fox bodies.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Those are classics to me. Those are fucking.
They're very much dying off because I mean, you know, they get older. You know, a lot of people are buying them, crashing them, crashing them. You know.
Not even that. The price tag right now.
Yeah.
I bet.
It's scarcity.
To bring you guys back then. You guys think this thing is ever gonna like eventually die out? And by that, I don't really mean like the people, but I mean more like now that the new laws are in place, where 2030 and above, no more gasoline cars. Can you guys see in 5-10 years, like it being like less active, or you guys think this is gonna be for everything?
Have you seen that Tesla that's been swinging?
No.
Yeah, there's Teslas out there, man. They got that jailbreak soon on them, bro.
Swear.
I swear to God.
I'm gonna look it up after this.
Bro, they got Teslas outside swinging.
Yeah.
So it's just-
All right.
You find a way. You find a way.
But they're
to play.
silent, right? They're hella.
Silent as hell, but you'll hear the tires screeching. So I think the next issue we're gonna have to deal with is cars being so quiet that spectators aren't gonna see them. You know, you turn your eyes away from a pit just long enough.
Uh-huh.
You know, you won't get smacked. So I mean, think about it with an electric car that quiet.
I didn't think about that, but I thought like the noise brings more value. Because you know the sound of the V8, the sound of the cams.
That's a big thing that plays into
yeah,
it. As
that's
well.
like-
Everybody wants to
Yeah.
control long ass cars.
Well, from my point of view, honestly, I don't think gas-powered vehicles are going anywhere anytime soon. Because somebody that I follow actually bought a Tesla, took out the whole drivetrain and threw a gas-powered motor in there, which was a LS3 with a 6-speed. Just to tag Tesla and talk shit. So, I think we're gonna be here for a while.
No, that's good. That's good. And time will tell. Time will tell. The hardest thing I've learned in social media and just in business or just in your own, like when you're in the public eye, is to stay relevant. There's a lot of companies and business. That's why I'm proud of you, bro, because I've seen you around. And for you to still be doing your work, you intention.
Yeah.
You intention are like the OGs I've known of like putting in that camera work for the car. So
The two gorditas that you want.
It's very much. I guess it started for me. It started off as a passion, and you know, something that I was very passionate about. And I mean, I would see guys like Chaco out on the street swinging it, and it's very much just like like you have to be able to. You want to be able to show like everyone exactly what's going on. I mean, I like to say Streetmadness. You want to show the beauty and the madness. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that's going on that people are very like they're very down disliking the community. But it's more to it. I mean, if you see that, just like the pallet yard, for example. Yeah. We brought communities together. We brought every person you could think of, kids. I mean, I had somebody pull up with their dad. I had my girl's grandma was there. She was there enjoying it. Oh, shit. And so it's just like, for like to bring the community together. That's really what we're trying to do,
Yeah. No, and it shows. So I really like the beauty and the man. Is that where the name? Who came? You come up with the name? That's a dope ass name, by the way. Like that's why I like it.
Yeah. Honestly, when they came up with the name, I heard it was 3 drunk guys on 1942, I believe. And then the first logo, because this patch that we have right now, actually, Quick Graphics made it.
Oh, he made that?
Yeah. So the first actual logo, believe it or not, you seen Cars, the movie Cars?
Yes.
So you remember that V8 from the gas station?
Yes.
Okay, so that was the logo. It was a V8, and then it just said Streetmadness, and then the bottom Car Club in cursive. Something pretty paisa, you can say.
Yeah, it sounds fucking paisa.
But bringing up a kids cartoon though, it was a show kids out there looking up to these cars and shit.
Hey, that's how you get trademarked real quick with Disney or Pixar.
Cease and desist.
Get sued real quick.
Since you mentioned the unity in people and bringing people all together, so what's the deal? Like, do you guys collab with a lot of other car clubs, or is everybody stays in their own lane, or is it really like, hey, come through, we're gonna have this thing, come through?
Honestly, there's a few people that don't like us just for the beginning because Streetmadness started in 2019, so they want to say that we're new booties. We're not new to it. What is it?
You're not new to the shooters, whatever.
Yeah, because they're older folks. But actually, even though it started in 2019 and everybody in it so far to this day, we put in the work to where we're at right now. But they don't see it that way. Yeah. They see the older cats, so they're doing it the right way. We're doing it the wrong way.
What's the right way in their opinion? What's them is right?
Well, that's the funny thing too, because it's in my point of view, it's not who did it first. It's just who keeps it lit. Yeah.
Who puts who stays the most active?
Who puts in the work? Who's really out there? Where I'm talking about, Streetmadness is even known in another state. Like I just this morning, we got word that we're getting reposted in Texas. Just off the basics. Not us telling them to repost. They're just doing it because they're liking what we're doing.
And it's all organic growth, huh? Yeah, that's something I noticed. Like y'all don't got bots. Y'all don't got those fake ass likes. It's all through.
Very much, like just get ourselves out there.
And then another point too, to where he was talking about unity because of the private event we threw. Even in the streets, it's a culture. At the end of the day, you'll see there. Trust me, believe it or not, you'll see there females pregnant, babies that are barely 2-3 months old, grandmas, whole families out there. But it's just the culture. And then honestly, we're getting pinned down because of the violence. But if you're really in the streets, bro, the streets don't respect nobody. Even in that's the bad part. We're getting called back on it, but you can't control the streets.
The streets are cold, man. That's why I stay inside. Do you guys ever hop into other cities? Because I know you guys are big rep in 209. Do you guys ever go to the Bay or collab with Upstate?
We're actually well known, the 916, the whole valley. Even myself, I've been to LA to the point where it's Friday. They're having a Sunday fun day. I drive my happy ass all the way out there. We could barely find a motel with me and my lady till where we show out on a Sunday night and drive back the same night.
God damn.
So we're pretty known.
That's passion. That's
it's again bringing talking back about the community. We have communities everywhere that enjoy this, so they throw it in the most random spaces. I mean, I even know Fresno be throwing it too.
Yeah, that was.
Hey, shout out to all the Sideshow photographers though, for real. Shout out to the team.
Shout out all the filmers from the 916 to the 209
group. That we have all the photographers around from the Bay Area, Sacramento, LA, Fresno. I mean, we have everybody all around. So shout out to Shooter Team.
All right, real quick, muchos thank yous to Port City Detailing and who was the other homie that left us? What's his name?
Benji. Benji shot it.
Benji shot it.
All right, shout out to them.
Flag holder.
We just had a rotation. We had a rotation because
We gotta change it up.
these members are deep. Hey, who we got here now? You can hold this, bro. You can hold it that way.
We got two paletitas right there.
They call me paletas.
Oh, paletas! Shout out to paletas, bro. So, where can they follow you at?
On Instagram, 2V paletas.
2V paletas, arre. And I gotta say, shout out to the fucking 209, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all been showing, the community we're building, man, is sick. It's sick, man. Raza's coming up. I really believe Raza brands, Raza businesses, we're on the come up, man.
Well, you got GB from Merced.
Yep. And all the Stockton rappers too, man.
We got a Cito.
Yep.
What is it? 1700.
You got 500 Dyes, my boy from Turlock.
Hey, even SAC got some cool ass members, man. So it's a good time, man. It's a good time. People are popping, so I'm excited to see what the future holds. But now coming back to the car scene, paletas. I want your perspective, bro. As he pops up in the bottle.
Hey, call them paletitas.
I know,
Hey, tell me, man. Tell me, what are your thoughts on going into a car show, going into a pit? How do you think is the mindset of one that's jumping into that?
Shit, I better not hit nobody. I'm not trying to catch the load tonight. Oh shit! But shit, going into the pit, there's hella just adrenaline and shit. It's just hella fun.
Does the outside noise get it to you, or are you just blasting your beats?
I'm blasting my beats. I ain't even paying attention to the crowd.
Hey, what's your top song that you be slapping, bro?
What's in the Paletas playlist?
I think he said Miley Cyrus. I heard.
Party in the USA,
I be slapping that Hombres de G.
Okay.
Man, let me hear that. I ain't never heard that
I
in
ain't
my
never heard
life.
that one, bro. Hold on. I didn't hear that one, bro. You putting us on something right now.
Yeah, it's just so hard. It gets me hella high. I'm just
And that's
sometimes I
what you
slap
need
blow the whistle so I can get turned.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, you know what's
you
in.
feel me? Before I'm about to hop in, I'm like, holy shit.
You guys want? I want to get you guys' question. It just came to me. You guys know when I first heard of the car scene was when that one song came out with gas pedal.
Oh, shit.
Red Nose?
Yeah,
That's some high school, bro.
That's some old school
Bro,
shit.
you old ass.
That's I don't even know what year that is, but I'm thinking it's 8-10 years ago.
I think it was 2013.
Yeah, like 10 years ago. 8. And the only reason I seen the car scene is because in the music video, there's cars throwing down action. When did you guys initially get into the car scene? If you guys remember.
Shit, honestly, myself, earlier when I said, I gained a couple pounds, because it is true. I got into... So like, for me, the cars were because back in the day, I used to be like 100 pounds, bro.
Yeah.
I used to race horses. I used to be a jockey, actually. So, that's fast life, bro. I'm in a horse going like 60 miles per hour, honestly.
You were a jockey?
Yeah.
I was 100
Yeah, you
I was
can't
100
believe it,
pounds.
huh?
I was 100
You can't
pounds.
believe it.
Hey, that's dope, man. Hey, that's how I know he got money.
Damn.
That's a rich
I don't know
people
about the
sport.
money part.
Nah, man, it's too late.
So-
20 cars later, hell no.
So after that, I had to find a hobby, and I like going fast, or just the adrenaline. So I got into cars.
What year was that? Or like around the era, if you remember. Or how old were you?
Shit, what? 2016? 2016, I think when I got with my lady, 2016. Because after that, we start going out on days, start eating, so a nigga started getting fat.
Hey, is that relationship weight?
Yeah.
Nah, tell me about it, man. Tell
And
me about it.
then, before that, I had a loved one pass away, so he was the main support, so I just stopped the horse business.
My condolences.
Yeah, thank you.
Rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir. What about you, Slide Media? When did you get into? What came first, the love for the camera or the love for the cars?
Love for the camera, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this some high
iPhone
school?
shooter.
High school, bro, I was actually really into shoes, if you believe it or not. And that's what I was getting my camera with. I was taking all those, like, shoe pictures and everything.
The on feets.
Yeah, feeds and stuff like that. And I really wanted to get into YouTube and all the unboxing at the time.
Did you ever make a video?
I did, but I don't know. It was just something about being in front of the camera I was just, like, not too confident with.
It's hard, man.
Yeah,
It's
it
hard.
really is.
Respect. That's why respect to you guys for being here, man. I get it. I
And,
get it.
But I mean, growing up though, I played a lot of like Midnight Clubs, Need for Speed, like all like the OG games. You feel me? And it
Midnight Club was dope.
Yeah,
Midnight Club.
Hey, Dub Edition.
That's the one. Hey,
That's the one.
You know what? I don't think either it wasn't a thing or I couldn't afford it. Multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
Midnight Club
Bro,
needed
that's
multiplayer.
Bro, that'd be me and the homies, bro, just be gaming all night.
I
But-
see that to this
Yup.
day, huh?
Yeah,
I see
you
that.
feel me, bro?
Hey, shout out to the
It goes-
GTA
it goes
players.
back, bro. It goes back. Shout out to all the 5M players, bro. But yeah, it was very much left for the camera at first. My first car meet, like first car meet, was like a tribute meet to my barber who passed away.
Oh.
Yeah, passed away, and his little brother, rest in peace of them. And I actually went to the meet, and I had a camera at the time, and I was like, you know what, like let me just try something out. And sure enough, ever since then, I had some people reach out to me, and they saw that I had a camera, and they gave me a shot. And since then, it just kind of just evolved. And it kept growing and growing and growing and growing.
That's
and it's
dope.
where it's at right now.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's dope. And I love how you guys both have similar stories of keeping like somebody else alive, like a tribute almost.
Exactly.
So that's dope, man. That's dope. I love. What about you, paletas?
To be honest, I got into it during high school, probably like 2016, 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started seeing it on the internet, like, 'cause all my like older friends they
Mhm.
always be out there in the bay and shit. I always wanted to go, and then one day I had my mom's car, and I pulled up on there, and they're like,
Not the mom
we're about to go to the bay. I was
Yeah.
like,
Those fucking
yeah, what
mom's
y'all about to do
tires,
out
bro.
there?
Pinche minivan, güey, en putiza, güey.
Bro, with the
Bro.
plates on there or something.
Nah, and they were like, we're about to hit the show in the bay. I was like, oh yeah, and then they're like, let's go. They're like, but we don't got room for you. Like, you gotta take your car.
Man.
No, it's 'cause they're-
Hell homies, bro.
It's 'cause
Hell.
there's three of us. They didn't have room, so we're like, I was like,
You could have hopped in the trunk.
I was like,
I know, right?
I was like, hey, y'all got me on gas? Just take the car,
Man, I hate
bro.
them niggas like that.
Literally, I didn't even tell my mom or nothing.
Hey, we're talking about Porsches, by the way.
We're out there all day. Yeah, but we're out there all day, and then me coming back to town, it's like probably 7. I was like, I'm not trying to be out there too late. And then that's when my mom calls me. She's like, ya vente para la casa. I was like, ooh, right when
Ooh,
literally
hey, man,
right
when
I
mom
got into
calls?
town, I was like, ooh.
Wait, when them street lights
I
turn
was
on,
like,
bro, you better be home, bro.
Dead ass. Bro, imagine she would have called me and I was still in the bay. I'd be like, fuck. Because Galt's hella small, I'm from Galt, but.
Oh, you're from Galt?
Yeah. it's
Shout out to the
only
homies in Galt.
Nah, he's from Lodi, bro.
That's just only like 5 miles long, like
Yeah.
from side to
Yep,
side,
yep.
So it's like.
Lode's little brother.
Yeah.
Adopted brother.
A huevo.
Medio.
And that's really when I got into it. And then Zach, show after that, I went to the Big Cholo meet. It was a while ago. That one was hella lit. And after that, I couldn't stop. I just kept going.
Bet you ain't taking over.
You know?
Okay, yeah, we locked in with taking over.
Nah, that's dope, Miss G. That's dope, Paletas. Thank you. So what are the future plans for Street Madness? You guys got events coming up, or?
Honestly, we do have a lot of events coming up.
I see a lot of collabs happening. You guys are.
Yes, we got a lot of collabs coming from different sections. Honestly, even from Northern Cali to Southern Cali.
Damn, so the whole state.
Yeah, honestly, we're pretty big right now in whole California, and it even got to the point where we're collabing with people from Detroit, and hopefully it falls through.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
Yeah, very much like all around.
The more the merrier, because I do believe this is definitely like a numbers game.
Yeah.
There's strength in numbers because, obviously you guys help each other out the more you are, because a cop can only chase one person at a time. Yeah. So, a 1,000 people show up, 20 cops, 20 people. Like the only bad thing is they'll probably make examples out of those people that they get, but it's something that's almost like they're never gonna win. Yeah. As long as the people keep showing up, like they can take everybody here at this table. There's gonna be a meeting next.
It's gonna keep going.
It's gonna keep going. Yeah. And this, like, I'm for police, I'm pro police and all that, but I just think there's better things to be like
going towards.
After. Yeah, I saw on 209 Times they have like these drones like following people now.
Yeah.
You guys seen that? Like the AI shit they got going on.
They got a lot of crazy shit going on, and bringing up cops and like better things they can be doing. I mean, if you look back at like Cinco de Mayo, just the cruises and stuff. These police officers were like just going down streets, getting everybody out, and like full taking up all lanes, just getting everybody out, blocking off streets. And I mean, I just go back. I mean, like we didn't see no type of action like this when like we had that whole serial killer going on around in Stockton.
Yeah,
like we didn't really see much going on.
That's facts.
Like that's what I found is crazy. But like when we have a Sideshow, they're blocking off all four corners. They're going down each down street. They're going to people's houses to like see these cars, look for these cars, and it's just like like. Where's all these resources when we really, really need them,
That part. This is all entertainment. Just disclaimer. This is all entertainment. This ain't no advice or nothing.
Exactly.
But entertainment-wise, though, I gotta say, cops pull you over, don't talk to them. I'm a big believer in don't say shh.
Well, see, that's why we don't stop for cops.
But I'm just saying, they come to your house, don't answer the door, you don't gotta answer questions.
See, I try. Between all of us, we all try to coach each other on our rights.
Yeah, no, and because many people lack education on their rights.
And then there's been a point to where they show up at my door, but I got a screen door, and honestly, all I tell them, you got a warrant. No, okay then, goodbye.
Exactly. There's not really much you can do.
Get off my property. Yeah.
No, get off my fucking house. That's what I tell them.
Yeah, no, because they're not the feeling police. Like a lot of people don't know. You can talk to a cop however you want. Yeah. Like you can.
So like honestly, I got a little point. It's not really that we love doing these side shows or none of that, but at the end of the day, it's really a culture, and it's not just us. There's other people from different sections, other car clubs, and we just come together, to be one.
Yep.
And then when we do ask for, a private event like we did at the Pally Yard, they want to harass us. So they can't expect no less from us, not acting out, to when we try to do something on our own hand, on our own time, with our own money, and they harass us. It's not even the Pally Yard, even the Outlaw Drift laws. Did I say it right?
Outlaw Drift, yeah.
Yeah, I said it right. Yeah, Drift right there on by Rancho San Miguel.
Yeah.
It got shut down because of the side shows.
Yeah, and that's that's another thing. It's just like, yeah, we understand, like we see how these side shows can be affect communities, or like in the car club, I guess you could say, because I mean you got these people who love to drift. A lot of people like to swing their cars, but it's just as much as you love to drift, people like to swing their cars. It's just a passion about something.
Yes.
You're passionate about something. And I understand, we may be ruin it in the moment by doing a certain thing, but we have no control over everything, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, we do want legal events. We want to be able to come together, have these so-called backyard events, like not too crazy on the rules. Everybody understands. We have waivers, everybody's safe.
Yeah.
But these cops, I mean, they love to harass us. They love to kind of just look down on it. And I can see where they're coming from, but at the end of the day, we're trying to keep people out of the streets. You know, we're getting them somewhere where they can do it legally, where they're controlled, where people are able to just enjoy themselves and not have to worry or look over their shoulder, you know, run from the police. Because, I mean, the police are setting all these different laws. I mean, we have a new law in somewhere in L.A. where if they get your car, they're going to crush you, you know? And it's just, it sounds like, you know, to them it sounds like, oh, yeah, we're gonna stop these sideshows, but all you're encouraging is high-speed chases.
Yes.
Because nobody's going to want to pull over.
Exactly.
Now. So now you got people going on the freeway hitting 150,
Yeah.
160, and it's just, you know, it's no matter what you do, you got to look at the cons and the pros, but it's just for the police, it's just, you know, let us do our thing legally. You know, you won't see as much in the street. I'm not gonna speak on it and say, you know,
See,
that's
but hold on, see, that's the point too. How he said legally. You know, shout out Sleepy and Saxby Shop. You know that ever since they threw their first event, you know, we've been going to them.
Where are they from?
Sacramento.
Oh,
They're based out of Sacramento.
916. Shout out.
Yes, sir. Sleepy has a Saxby Shop, which they build, you know, good cars, expensive cars, let's just say. And you know they've been throwing events, but PD be harassing the fuck out of all of us that after the event they're just waiting outside the exit.
Yeah, they actually do that, bro. They camp outside these events. I mean, shout out to DJ Tri-Tips. He had that Wet Fest. That Wet Fest right there in, what is it?
And Spring Fest, and
Yeah,
Spring Fest.
And Spring Fest, yeah. But, like, we'll go to these, bro. Like, you know, they're legal, so we park up, we chill, we go out with the homies, you know, we just come together. But then right after the event, you got the police all, like, in these little corners, all hidden, just waiting to...
Nah, they're just hunting us down like if we're sitting ducks.
Exactly. So it's just harassment after harassment after harassment.
Yeah.
So how do they want us to, you know, like keep the peace and not do the sideshows? Well, I mean, we're not hosting them.
Exactly.
You know, it just, like I said, we all come together and it happens. It's the culture.
Exactly.
That's true. That's true. Paletas, real quick. Maybe you could give me another perspective. Hey, what's something that a driver should like have in mind or take with them when they go to these events? Because, you know, worst case scenario, I'm thinking as far as the lines as I think they should have like a jack, right? Because
Oh, like necessities.
like necessities.
Hold on. You want to hit the rewind button real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, you know how earlier you brought up that we shouldn't step out by ourselves. You should be like a two-man team.
Yes.
Well, actually, I said to myself on the chat, because we got a chat. Each time we pop out, we don't pop out just one of us, two of us. It's at least 10 of us.
Exactly.
And I have people. So we have drivers that are popping out, and then we have the people that are not. They're in dailies. So the people in dailies have a job. Whoever could take the burners, which is the extra tires, the jack, impact, or crossbar.
Yep.
Wow.
So we actually go set up.
Yeah, holy
Yeah.
shit, man. I'm mind blown right now. I just thought you guys just showed up.
Nah, bro.
No.
All right, there's no mistake then. You guys are doing what you guys do.
Yeah, no.
I mean, the car breaks down. You see all of us all together pushing the car down the street.
Hey, so a fire extinguisher needed too?
Yeah. That's a Mando.
The
for
Mando?
Sure, for sure.
So even right now we're doing so good, or we're shining so good. That's what I call it.
Yeah, no.
Now, I even got two people on call, ready to tow a car if I need to.
Wait, see, there I go make mistakes, but that's tight. That's sick. Shout out to you guys, man. I love, no matter what you're gonna be the best at it.
Exactly.
That's what my mom always told me.
Yep.
No matter what you're doing, like if you're gonna flip burgers, be the best damn
Exactly.
burger flipper ever. You know?
Because I mean, it's a passion, bro. Like,
So
like
see,
the cars,
that's where honestly I don't want to say you're wrong, but it's not accurate, brother. You can't be the best. You can't be the best at it because even the best person makes mistakes.
Oh well, yeah. I'm not saying you don't make
Hey,
mistakes.
hey, everybody ain't perfect.
Yeah,
That's what I was- you feel
no,
me?
nobody's perfect. though.
We try.
No,
we give it we give it the 110%.
That's what I'm saying.
But there's always that one fucking 10%.
Hey.
Nunca falta.
I swear to God. I swear this last show that we went to, you know, rest the homie Pidala Day. That's what we call it.
Descansa en paz.
You know, fucking the car didn't want to turn on. And believe it or not, bro, it's the smallest thing ever to come to mind. We wasted 2 hours and a half to get it started.
Damn.
And
What was it?
It was one bolt.
Loose?
Loose.
That'll be. That'll do it.
You feel me? So this car seems really impressive. You know, it has its ups and downs, and like I said, you know, you just gotta be really into the culture.
Chaco, I just gotta give you credit on that because I love it when people also point out the flaws in in their community, because it's easy to say everything's good, but the reality it's not. Like, because people don't. This is the stuff we don't post about. This is the stuff we don't talk about. But it's real life things. Like things do go wrong.
No, I'm because there's big losses, bro. Because I know people that they're in the car scene, right? You know, like I say, not. Or at least for myself, you know, I've been through so many cars. I don't keep them. I lose them. They get impounded or I crash them.
Yep.
You know, so there's been people that go and buy a whip because they want to pop out on the weekend. They go and buy a whip, and believe it or not, when they drive it, it's fine. They get home, or the next day, the car's blown, or the tranny goes out, the diff goes out. You know, and it all falls back to you gotta pay to play. You know, slide through a meet. I bought this Camaro. It was a nice Camaro. Remember the blue one?
Yeah.
I went and bought it, believe it or not. That's my lady. She's right here, too. I went and bought it for $6K. Bro, not even a week. I pulled up to Slides Media, and I wasn't even driving or swinging. Just the traffic stopped. Everybody braked. Everybody broke so hard that I didn't have time to stop. I rear-ended the guy, and the car caught on fire. There goes 6 Benz.
At the end of it, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
Because this materialistic stuff can be bought back.
Yeah. See, that's.
But you gotta pay to play.
You gotta pay to play.
Exactly.
And if not, just stay inside.
And then, you know, there be people that be getting butthurt, or, you know, they get mad because everybody's gonna hype you up. Everybody that likes this shit is gonna hype you up. Like, oh, you know.
And only in the good times, right?
Yeah.
No, not even on the worst times. Well, they don't know you're in the worst times. But they're like, hey, Sly, for example, hey, Sly, swing that shit. What it do? What's Sly gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna show these motherfuckers what it do. Bro, he swings it, a cop pulls up, boom, 30 day. Yeah. They ain't gonna pay for your 30 day. They ain't gonna save your ass from that ticket or, you know, whatever they're gonna hit you with. You know, you pay to play, brother, because at the end of the day, you're really by yourself.
Yeah, you're an adult at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, you got responsibilities and you understand you're a capable adult to think about your own decisions. You know, that's a big thing, too. So it's like nobody's forcing you to do this.
And at the end of the day, it's the streets. And we all know the streets are cold as hell. So whatever you do it with your own risk, man. Your life's a risk, carnal.
Exactly.
I do have, I made a post today, and I asked if anybody had questions about the car scene, the street madness, and I got quite a few. Honestly, surprised me. And
let's go through them.
Let's go through them. And you guys can either give me your perspective one by one, or one of y'all can speak for all of you guys.
Yeah, let's go through them. Also, like I said, we don't promote sideshows, but at the end of the day, it's a culture. Ain't not you, me, or PD gonna stop this.
Damn, I don't know if I should say their name or not. Nah. Just keep. Okay.
Nah, say their name. Honestly, I wanna know. I wanna know who they are, bro. Nah, I'm not drunk.
Te pégame.
I didn't mean it like that.
No pasa nada. Let's go back.
All right, let's go back.
All right. So we had a homegirl tap in and say, "What's the purpose of having sideshows, knowing it's affecting the community?"
I see where she's coming from. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, she's probably somebody who enjoys, like, the parking chills, where, you know, you park up, you enjoy looking at other people's cars. But, I mean, at the end of the day, whether there's a sideshow going on that's ruining the community or a parking chill, I mean, you're always going to have that one individual that's going to be like, you know what, let me go burn rubber real quick. Or, you know what, let me two-step this car real quick. And, I mean, it may not be affecting, like, the streets or nothing, but, you know, it's still a disturbance at its own. I guess, like, sideshows is just like culture, it's community. Yeah. That's really what it is.
Even though every time you guys post these flyers, it strictly says no burnouts. But at the end,
you can't stop it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So
we don't promote sideshow activity.
Yeah, I don't.
Exactly. No, don't break any laws. I never have
We're all about them.
Exactly. I always have law-abiding citizens on the show, for the record.
All right. All on private property too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, question number 2. How do you guys deal with cops knowing that they know your page and are all that following you?
Speaking on my end, you know, being a photographer, I'm pretty sure I got a lot of police activity on my stuff. But, I mean, the biggest play in that is a lot of these drivers that I've been doing it for so long are smart about this. You know, they cover their plates. You know, they won't show their license plates, you know, like all that stuff. And, you know, a lot of them wear face masks, you know, cover their face up, you know, they don't want to be seen. And it's kind of just, I guess in a sense, it's just, you know, be smart.
Yeah.
Be smart with what you do because, you know, there's always going to be somebody with a phone out there. You know, everybody has a phone.
Well, that's why we say no face, no case.
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all caught that, I caught that. That was really good advice.
Exactly.
Really good advice.
Cover your
That
face
was.
up.
If you were smart enough, you got that.
Exactly.
Okay. What do you guys think about the filmers? And people that make content out of your guys' shows?
I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of good filmers out there.
There is, man. We got one of the best right here. Shout out to Slide Media, man.
He's alright. Nah, but there's a lot of good filmers from the 916 to the 209 to the 559.
Hey, hold on, I gotta do this for my boy Benji real quick. Fuck YHD. That's all I'm gonna say. He's the homie, but it's just something that we got going on. It's a movement. Fuck YHD.
Yeah, fuck that white boy.
I don't know who they're talking about, but I guess.
Alright, make sure you don't cut this though.
Hey,
That was a shout out on its own. That's what it was. But otherwise, bro, I think what it is too is like I know little homies, bro. Like I got a little homie who's like 15 years old, and he's the one who be flying my drones.
Really?
Yeah, and like this is what got him into it. Like he was going to all these shows, seeing all this stuff. I mean, it was like 13 hanging out of windows, you know. Like I would be at like Saks Beach Shop. You'll see a little nigga just hanging out the window. That's not a little homie.
Hold on, you gotta say his name though.
Oh, shout out to Go Dumb Dave.
The little homie Dave.
_ Dave. That's a little homie, bro. Like I mean, shit. It's just inspirational, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it gives people a reason to go outside and film something.
Port City Detailing, back on. He's back on.
Give him the mic. Give that.
I got a question though, man. So it's in the name. It's in the name, but detailing cars. But ever since being a part of the Street Madness family, how has that impacted your business?
Well, to be honest, bro, that shit it just brought a lot more high-end cars to my business. I mean, it just makes my page look better overall. So I mean, it's impacted it pretty good.
You've been able to network with more people, I would imagine.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, I've gotten into sponsoring events like the recent truck one that we had. What was it? I honestly forgot what it was.
No, it was
the one
downtown.
Downtown?
No, it was airport.
Damn. How you sponsor them, but you forgot what they're called? That's a bad sponsor.
I'm gonna say I ain't get treated to it, but that's all I
I
say.
think a person be like, rewind real quick.
I mean, it just helps me out a lot. It's gotten me Hellcats, Camaros. I mean, just makes my business look better.
Hey, you must do a good job then. How long have you been in business?
I started like around 2020 when COVID hit, and so it's been around 2-3 years now.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty cool.
It's been on the come up.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty cool. A lot better than I started for sure.
Yeah. So I imagine in the car scene, man, they may be some of these cars be having some like crazy tire marks.
No, yeah, for sure.
What's the best way to get those out?
I usually use a bug and tire remover, and it just knocks it off like.
Is it a lot of elbow grease?
Not really. It just
comes off with the chemicals?
Yeah, with the pressure washer. Yeah, you just let it sit for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I just saved time to go into Port City. I'm about to just go do it at home now.
Hey, most people are too lazy to do it, man. At the end of the day, most people could do a lot of things, but they still.
No, yeah.
Hey, these guys ordered pizza and that's down the street.
Hey, I'm playing paletas, bro.
Hey, they want us in the 3 highest.
That's what I'm saying.
Really, like, if that's a good idea.
Y'all are being responsible as hell right now.
The pizza was supposed to be ordered 30 minutes ago.
We're being lazy but responsible. Nah, no mom. At the end of the day.
I love that. Nah, I'm just talking smack. All right, let's go back to the questions.
I forgot about the questions, man.
All right, we just answered the film one. Let's go to what's the biggest issue you have dealt with since starting the car club? Any of you guys have a takeaway or crazy story?
Honestly, it would be our haters.
Really?
We've been getting a lot. Well, even since it began, we got a lot of hate just because of who started the car club and to where it's at now. But at the end of the day, we don't pay attention to them. We're going to keep grinding. Our members, like I said, we all fall in line with each other. We interact, so we're going to keep growing.
And to add to that point, I know you mentioned that not only the locals and other states support you guys, but you guys even got some celebs that have posted you guys, huh?
Yes, sir. Like Jeezy, shout out to him.
Blueface too?
Yeah, Blueface reposted one of our members too.
Hey, now let me ask you: do they repost just the scene, or when like something crazy happens?
I seen Blueface repost like something crazy happening.
The meme.
Alright,
Hey, that guy goes.
Hey, same thing with the OGZ. He reposted from beginning to end. He was just rolling.
No, that must give you guys a lot of followers. Like I imagine that must have been a big push, right? In the numbers.
Yeah.
No, that's dope because it's all been organic.
Yeah, I mean, like it's also too like we had a rapper who actually collabed with us too. We were on his music video.
Y'all have done a music video?
Yeah, well, actually, we did a music video for Hoodstar. I don't know if you heard of him.
Yeah, Hood Stocks or Hood Star?
No, Hoodstar.
No, I'm not familiar with
The
them.
real Hoodstar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a video with him back in 2020, I think. We did a video with Asito over in the background too.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn! Hey, shout out to Asito, man. Fucking fire ass music, man. One of the best. Started his own label.
Oh yeah.
I'm like that guy's doing it right.
Yeah, so lately I've been trying to get in contact with like JOP or GB, but you know it's kind of hard to network right now. But
They from Modesto, right? Or they be coming
yeah,
out?
JOP, yeah, and then you know you got GB from Merced.
Hell yeah. Hey man, keep grinding, man. Keep grinding. The stars will align, you know.
Exactly.
One day.
One day, hey, we'll manifest it.
I mean, I think even when I threw the pallet yard, I had messaged Asito's page, and he had actually liked my message, and I was hoping he did, but honestly, bro, it fell on me because I forgot to even DM the location.
He was a little too
I
drunk.
fucked up all that. I ain't gonna lie.
He took too many Henny shots.
Pasa.
I was taking care of Chaco.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's good. That's a good one. Another question is, what are your thoughts on the spectators driving around like crazy?
The spectators?
I think
I
even from spot to spot, no.
Oh, like the hyphy train.
Well, it's not even the hyphy train no more at this point, cause spectators rush from spot to spot, like they gotta be there first, you know, to what's lead to honestly people dying, or
Yeah.
car wrecks.
Shit, that's how I got rear-ended. Yeah, like we were following the next spot, and somebody had looked down at their phone. I had to brake. You know, somebody in front of me hella braked hard.
That's what it is too, because they're looking at their phone. They're trying to get to the next
They're trying
spot.
to get to the next
Yeah,
spot.
They're looking at the address.
Exactly.
That's why you need a buddy.
too busy looking
That's why you need
down,
a co-pilot.
Exactly.
Co-pilot. Turn right. Turn left.
Shout out to my girl. You know, she's my co-pilot.
Yeah, nah. At that point, honestly, from my point of view, I would just tell everybody, you don't gotta be there first, bro. You know, when you get there, you get there.
It sucks being the first one there, bro, because you're just standing around waiting for something to happen. Honestly,
Like even
Damn, hey, that's facts right there. That's game.
Exactly.
That's
As
some
a
game right
photographer,
there.
As a photographer, videographer, I understand because you want to be up there up front. Because it's so hard. You got 1,000 people damn near on these streets. You're trying to go through walls of people. Like, you're out there, you know, just struggling, jumping around. You
Especially
know?
a fan nigga, you know.
Exactly, bro. Like, I'm big as hell, and they still not letting me through. I mean, shit. But, like, nah, like, as photographers, I understand that sense. But it's also kind of just, you know, network, find some people, you know. You know, it's just, that's all it really is.
Hey, just a suggestion. Streetmadness needs media passes. They have little badges.
Exactly.
Or like sponsors, you know, so that, hey, you gotta let it
through. Let me through.
exactly.
Shit.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even think that'll work. People
They don't care, bro.
are so
Hey,
horny to be in the
tell
front,
me about
bro.
it, bro. I got, like, there's this guy named Benji. He's always popping up in front of my camera, bro. Like, on God. Like, I'll be out there at these shows. You see the Benji out in front with a big ass flag, bro. Hey.
No, wait, hell no. Shout out to that flag, man. That's how I see you guys. Oh, I got you, Benji.
Shout out, Benji.
Shout out,
Hey, he's the
Benji.
flag man of the year, no lie.
Hell yeah.
Hey, and I'm disappointed in Antonio. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Antonio, you owe me a new flag, brother.
All right.
Actually, the thing about that is that we went to this private event, Sac Speed Shop, as we were talking about.
It was just this Sunday, too.
Yeah, it was just a Sunday. And there was one of our boys, Tonio, out there, and he was out in the GS, and he was holding on to that flag with his dear life, bro. I swear to God. But he was too busy looking at the spectators.
Not the camera.
At the camera, my camera for exact.
No, RG9s. Shout out to RG9, too.
Yeah, that's another. Hey, tu rival, no?
Hey, his butt buddy.
Nah, but yeah, like the homie, like he wasn't paying attention. A flag got caught up in the back tire, fucking ripped right out of his hands. So it's like, you know,
With the slide media sign.
Tonio's no longer the flag guy. You know, we're passing you down to Port City.
He got a
detailing.
DP that day.
Next question. This is from a girl. Why put in so much money on nice cars just to burn rubber and get a fine with a fat ass ticket? Crying face.
Who's getting tickets?
See, honestly, like from my point of view, and I speak for a lot, we put in money into these cars, but we're never shooting to get caught.
Not even that. It's we're putting all this money into these cars. I mean, we want to see what's going on with them. You know, we want to see what they can do.
Well, it's not even that. It's a good vibe and a good feeling.
I like that.
Especially Paletas being another driver. You know, putting all that money into your car, you're gonna want to see some action. You know.
Nah, but look, at the end of the day, it's not even that. All that money and time, you know, it's a good feeling. You know, and it's a good vibe when you put all that money into your whip and you pull up like, oh, I'm that nigga, bro. You got all eyes on you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you know, like I've been there, done that.
Stepping on stage.
You know, like I had a single cab that I put like thousands of dollars into it. You know, that I even had Ellis Gordy help me build from SAC. Shout out to him too. If people know him. He's a little famous. You know, you pull up with the fat cam, fat build, bro. All eyes on you.
Hell yeah.
You know, like if you're Obama or something.
Paletas, a quick perspective, man. It is like from the first time to after a couple more meets and shows. Does it get easier? Or is it like the first time like the best because it's like all that adrenaline?
No, honestly, every night it's just...
Or is it a different night that night?
It's just a different vibe every night, you know? Sometimes you be... Like, I don't even... that's motherfucker. Like, it's just... Every night it goes a different way. It's just... Every night's just lit in its own way, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You know?
And something I gotta say too is these are gonna be some of like the best moments or memories of your life. Like when you go out with the homies, when you go out with the boys, when you do shit you're not supposed to, it stands out in your mind, you know, because we're not gonna be doing this forever either. Like, you know, 40 plus years old, I don't think we're gonna be swinging cars and shit.
Hey, honestly, believe it or not,
shout out to the old heads, bro.
yeah, we got two. I mean, I don't want to sound as fucked up, but we got some older cats, bro. That they in their 33s. You know, shout out to them. They holding it down because it's a culture.
Yeah. And it's rare to see that.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So, hey, go out, go have fun. Because at the end of the day, like, and no disrespect to like somebody that even asked us, is like, it's better than, I think, in my opinion, sitting home with just watching TV. Because what are you gonna waste your time doing, or what are you gonna waste your money doing?
It's also like you put all that money into your car. I mean, at least try to have some fun in it. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Enjoy it. Yeah.
You put all these thousands and thousands of dollars into your engine. I mean, at least see what it's capable of.
Love that, guys. That was a good answer.
It's just like, it's a way just to escape, like, you know, just,
reality.
Yeah, reality. You know, you're just out there.
Being a mandilon for paletas.
Nah, but you're just out there. You forget about everything. You're just in the moment, living life. You know, it's just lit.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. Will you guys be willing to collab with other car/truck clubs at like meets and stuff?
See, honestly, we're always down to collab and make new alliances. Going down the road. But the question is, are they willing to pay the price? So we have so much heat that PD looking for us is gonna have PD looking for them when we have the collabs.
Que no se rajen a la mera hora.
Que no se rajen, pues, you know.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, it's like, really, do you really want that attention?
Got it.
And then I ain't gonna lie, 95% of the people we collabed with so far has been there and stuck there till now.
Oh, so they've been riders.
They've been riders. Because at the same time, at the end of the day, they got the outcome they wanted.
Got it. You guys don't miss, basically.
Well, we have until now.
Shout out to you guys. And shout out to Next Level Street Trucks 209 because they be showing love. I got a question from a girl. Thoughts about women, parentheses, not little ass girls, in the car/club scene. Damn, this is the man right here?
Hey, they got eyes on me right now, brother.
Hey, it ain't no better for me, but...
No, it's good.
Okay, let's rewind that.
You know, paletas. You want to handle that?
Thoughts about women in the car club scene.
So, like, as in drivers or just, like, spectators in the whole?
She just said thoughts about women in the car club scene.
I'm pretty sure it's in not drivers, brother.
Because, I mean, we do have female drivers.
Wait, is there girls that have bars?
Yeah.
You know one is, like, Jasmine.
You win one more.
That's another one?
Yeah, that's another one.
Honestly, if you want to talk about drivers, we haven't communicated lately, but we're pretty, here and there with her. It was Stenny's,
Stenny's too.
But she's like an OG driver.
She's slide back in 2019 too.
Yeah.
Like, she's been in it for a minute, but with V1 more for sure. I mean, she gets down in her V1, of course, and she also has a V2.
V2.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's been going out to like LS Fest, which is like a big ass event. And she goes out there and she's representing, what is it, 707?
Project 707
Yeah.
actually,
So it's just, you know.
which we do have a collab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about the ladies, man? Paletas. Do you have it?
Nothing about that.
Hey, do you have what do you call the?
Shout out to my girl. Nah.
Hey, she already knows who she is. So.
Oh yeah. Hey, we have 2 loyal brown men that don't cheat
to the soil, brother.
to the soil.
I don't cheat neither.
Oh, you got a girl too?
I don't got a girl.
No. Hey, bro, brown.
I do, you feel me?
As I stand corrected,
I could have sworn you like men.
brown men don't cheat. But
What?
hey, but how are the ladies? Like, are there hella females that pull up to these events as spectators?
Yeah, they'll do anything just. Oh,
It's
they'll
like
do
you're recording
anything.
a hit song.
They'll really do anything just to get in the whip with you.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
But it's a privilege too, you know, to be with the rider. You know, they.
Like, people be horny just for that passenger seat, just to be out the window. Like, just say like, bro, I was
Swear.
in SAC I was in SAC one time, and then like I was by myself, you know. I was about to hop in the pit with my boy Chris, you know. Shout out my boy Chris, you know. We'd be outside out there in SAC. Yeah, I was about to hop in, and this random kid, he came up to my window. He's like, bro, let me hop in. Come on, bro, come on. I was like, nah, bro, just be cool. I put it at the window, and he kept knocking. I didn't put it down, and he walked away, and he walked back on my passenger side, but I forgot to put it up. He's like, hey, bro, come on, bro, don't be like that. I was like, all right, bro, it's good. I was like, at that point, I was like, fuck it.
People be wanting to be in the cars, huh? Hanging out the window.
Exactly.
Like guys, girls, they just be wanting that attention.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because for those, how long does an average car last? 2 minutes? 5 minutes?
2 to 3 minutes.
Because it's fast. It's fast.
If you got a bucket, probably like half a minute.
Going crazy.
All right.
Last Mustang I had.
But like,
All right, but real quick question.
Last Mustang you had broke down. Shut up.
Hey, it didn't break.
Stop the cap.
Last question, yes or no? Starting with Port City Detailing. Girl that's in the car scene, red flag, yes or no?
Yeah.
Shit, to be honest, I'm gonna have to say red flag.
Sheesh. Hey, you,
look.
Chuck.
Honestly, the way it goes down,
Yeah.
if she's a girl, but her nigga or baby daddy, in the scene,
Yeah.
then that's different. But if it's just a single girl out there trying to get attention, then that's a big red flag.
I like that distinction.
Yeah,
distinction.
Yeah, shout out to my girl. She's over there building her own car now because I got her into this. But I mean,
I could slide baptize.
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, sorry, brother. Sorry.
But you definitely red flag if they're single. Trying to get into it and everything. I mean, shout out to them. To respect. It's honesty is respect.
Especially these
You know what it is?
tortas.
But like, if you're doing it because you want to get the attention, like you're seeking attention, I mean, stick to what you love. You feel me?
Exactly.
That part, brother.
Last but not least, red flag, yes or no?
Hell yeah.
Yes, that's all I
Ain't
need.
even a question. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Like I said earlier, they'll do anything.
2 last questions. Who do you guys know Brandon _209?
Yeah, that's the homie right there.
Who's the hottest in the club?
I know why you asked that question, but he said he phrased it wrong. He meant to say who's the hottest driver.
Yeah, sure you did.
But honestly, we know who drives in the club. We don't gotta say no names.
All right, say less. All right, man. There you got your question.
Yeah, let's just say they all get down. It's a big old club full of people. Who do their thing. But let's just say
At
they
the end
all
of the day,
get
we're
down.
all high heads.
Yeah.
I love that. Last question I got here is, who is the SMC lash artist? And this is Chaco. I should answer this one.
You know what?
That's Chaco. Chaco
Man.
likes to get his lashes done. That's why.
No, I don't get my lashes done, but it's the
We need the button.
Stop the cap.
no, look it. It's the homie, go follow her. She'll get you right, all the ladies. You want to say her name?
What is the Minx?
I just spell it out for the people.
Minx, Minx,
Yeah,
I butchered it, my bad.
Minx by yeah. Go follow that.
Like, we be supporting these local businesses too.
Yeah, we support all types of business.
Exactly.
I see that, and that's love. That's
Exactly.
love.
My biggest thing too is I be supporting a lot of taco trucks.
Okay, hey, go to what is it? Birreria Michoacana on Wilson
Shout out,
Way.
bro. Yeah, he pulled up
fire.
Fire, bro.
He pulled up to
What's the
Cali,
spot?
man.
Hell yeah.
It's over there in what's the way? It's Birria La Michoacana.
No, Birria Michoacana.
That's the
Down there by
spot.
the Arco, huh?
All right, I need to go check it. Well, how late are they open?
That or
They open up late.
follow them. Follow Tacos El Compadre. Tacos Don Hugo.
And let's just say Chaco knows his tacos.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, Birreria Azteca igual fire. Go
Hey.
follow them.
Hey, you know what? Let's get this all out the way too, since we're like coming into the shout outs. All the people you guys want to shout out, because we've been shouting out people this whole episode. That's
Well,
one thing I
look,
noticed.
See, that's the thing though. It's a community. You
Like,
know?
It is.
We're all
It is.
coming
It is.
together.
I wanna give a
Hey,
shout-
like your top people, because I know we can't shout out everybody.
Exactly.
Look,
We're gonna be
I-
here for-
I-
Shout out to the sponsors though.
Yeah, shout out all the sponsors.
Everybody that came through, everybody you saw here today.
Shout out to On Your Shit for sure. That's one of my sponsors.
Yeah, shout out all my people, you know, have been rocking with me since day one. They're not even sponsored, bro. They paid for gas, bought my tires.
Yeah.
But, you know, my last shout out is to my boy Miguel, Los Pescadores. You know, shout out to them. They've been rocking with me.
Yeah, man, I don't even know the shout out. I got so many damn shout outs, man. Shout out Shoulda Team. That's I'm gonna bring
Yeah,
that back
Shoulda
up.
Team, too.
Shout out Shoulda Team.
Hey, shout out the soccer team, lacrosse team,
Shout out RG9 Visuals.
and volleyball team.
Shout out All Gas No
Yeah,
Brakes.
shout out fucking. Damn, bro.
Hey, shout out Stockton, man.
Yeah,
This
shout
is
out
just-
Stockton.
Big 209, bro.
209, man.
Yeah,
Just
bro.
209, man.
What a
Holy-
stock tone.
Yeah.
Shout out to Streetmadness, bro.
Yeah, Street Madness, man. Y'all really came through. Y'all really are deep, man.
Hey, shout out KCR3 News, though.
Why?
you guys-
They covered you guys?
They love us. They keep trying to get an interview with Streetmadness, but they ain't gonna get it.
Hey, I got the exclusive then. What's up, Casey?
We denied the news
Yeah,
outlets,
we denying you guys.
but we
could-
approved this.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
This is
that's
exclusive.
love.
This is exclusive.
Yeah. Hey, but hey, with that being said, can we just give each other the handles? That way they can follow you guys?
Yes, sir.
We can start with Port City Detailing.
You're at.
Port City Detailing, no más así.
You guys can follow me at on Instagram at Chaquito14, and then follow the club, Streetmadness Car Club. You know what? I want to give a shout out to Project 707, Maw Valley, Killing Cali Streets, Valley Muscle, Where Your Mom At, Let It Be Known, and a special shout out to my brother NorCal Bangers.
Hey, shout out to all of them.
Oh, actually, one more.
Who?
And I totally forgot about him. My brothers from another mother, Full Throttle Muscle.
Save the best for last.
Yes, sir.
Slide Media. Let them know.
Shit, I want to send a big shout out to Eminence, On Your Shit, Untold Stockton, Mudville. I mean, we got so many people that have been supporting me that I've been supporting. It's just, I got too many to go down the list, bro, to be honest, bro. But, like, shout out to everybody, for real. You can follow me on Slide Media, SLYY Media. Who shot you?
Let them.
Yeah, y'all can follow me at 2V Paletas. No, we outside.
Hey, all the guys you guys saw here today, I'll make sure or remind me to get all their handles and ads on the link below. But Street Madness, Slide Media, Port City, Baletas. Thank you all for coming through, man. This was a lot.
Yes,
this is
sir.
crazy, man.
We
This
do
is
it
a lot.
all, from cars
sir.
to horses to roosters to everything.
Hey, and with that, Raza, we out. Peace.
Yes, sir.